Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Crusader Kings 2 From the Ashes. I'm your host, Gilvin, where I've sent a dude... Well, it was worth a try. I was going to see if I could maybe convert the Aztecs to Orthodox. They are, not quite liking the idea, it would seem. Darn. May the Lord see him safely to the afterlife. They claim they're sinning against the law of God. And then we're keeping a bishop in prison. He's in my dungeon. Very good. He'll be let out then. Alright. So our army's, it's just rounding the Gulf of Venice now. To go take out this raving mob of peasants and heretics. And there we go. Pretty much all taken out now. Oh no. Finish him. Now you got that, I guess. Done. And will you stop being a retarded here? Like, come on here. I will grant her claim on the perpetrator's titles. Whatever. Wait. Why this now? You're the Duke of Dyrrhachian and you want a province, so that's why you. Lycandos. So that's why you were in that. So you'll pull out now, probably, I hope. And otherwise, it's Latinum and Jerusalem. Really? I will... What the frig is this shit? Like, Crushing Rebel Simulator 2013? Come on now. Jeez, I don't know. The rebels are extra rebellious today. Oh, wow. That is a large number of dudes Bolito has amassed. He probably just got an event for that. Yeah. That's 25,000 guys. Alright. Sure. We will see him in prison for this. We definitely will. Oh yeah, study some technology in Cairo. These annoying bastards. A Jewish man. Ooh, nice. Jews are useful. Yeah, there you go. Collect some taxes in Constantinople. There we are. Alright, so that's taken care of now. We need to deal with them. Spoleto has a ridiculous number of troops here. There's no sugarcoating. That's just fucking ridiculous. Seriously, they have 2 provinces. They also have Latium. Our enemy has died. The war has ended. Yeah, that's what I thought, you jerk. I didn't even assassinate him that time. Come on. So. Ooh, there's a new Timur. Or a new Caliph or whatever. So we can go to war for Alexandria. We still have our current guy, so... How's that? It's alright. Alright. We could try it Blitzkrieg style. That'd be an interesting attempt. When you Blitzkrieg, you just try and take everything as quickly as you can and get to 100% war score really quickly. It works okay in the later game, when you actually have the resources to do it. Maria. Alright. Okay, yeah. That seems like something we could do. Totally seems like something we could do. Yes, maybe. Maybe. I'm actually just sitting here right now checking file sizes. Okay, yeah, I'm good. I've got time. I wasn't really paying attention to my clock, so just double check. Okay, yeah, I've got enough troops. Okay. Alright. We're doing it. Wait, where is it? Jade Alexandria. Perfect. Alright. Raise everything. Raise vassal fleet levies. And acquire everything. Sea of Marmara. You guys all on there. You guys all to Constantinople. Move quickly and swiftly. Go now. Alright, 32,000 I like. 34,000. Like I said, we're going to try and see what we can do about Blitzkriegs. Alright, into the transport, gentlemen. On the way by, we'll be picking them up. Do. Alright. Hope smiles upon me. Very good. We have 54,000 men prepared for a Blitzkrieg. Now, you have to move as quickly as you can here, because if you stay too long in one place, you just get eaten by attrition. But yeah, see, this works really well in the late game. And back out onto the boats. Only took 1 dose of attrition for doing that. And we're already at 50%. This is why this works. You get in the Nile Delta and get ready. 58%. On the offhand chance we actually need it. This might get us to 100. This one province. There are these 2 provinces. This might be enough that we could just flat out win the war here. 76. I thought it was a surrender. Khan of Georgia. Oh, you're Orthodox, huh? In that case, of course. I don't know what the hell that's for, but whatever. Huh. Wish there was a way I could force him to release that guy. Anyway, 96. Final attack. Yeah, Blitzkrieg Bop. And nice big event. Ah, there we go. I can find someone better. Mainly myself. Educate child. I always wait until they tell me to start educating my children. City backbeat under Eastern. The Patria shoot of Alexandria has been properly restored to one of the episcopal sees of the Pentarchy in the Eastern Orthodox Church. It was originally founded by Saint Mark the Evangelist, who became Alexandria's first patriarch. Alright, grant landed title. Constantine. Oh wait, do I not have it? I don't have it. Kingdom of Greece, Duchy Anatolia, and Duchy Alexandria. And Duchy of Alexandria. Giveth. Apparently we can't do that because we have, yeah. We have given too much land to them, to the church, it seems. Darn. Oh well. That's alright. Done. It's not the worst thing ever. We'll just have to find other ways to get rid of it, I guess. Alright. Yeah, that's a problem. That new restriction's a little annoying. 10% is a little, the 10% restriction was actually put in because of me, which is always fun. This is entirely my own fault, but 10%'s a little restrictive here. Really? Alright. Well, I've got the forces to beat the crap out of you guys, so if you want to try, be my guest. Let's first get you guys. Really? Like, come on. Large band of... Why does this happen? Every freaking time. I'm just getting pissed off with this at this point. Like, that event has now fired twice on my... An innocent proposal. One day, Imperial passes surrounded Chariot advises some edicts demand your signature. Venetoi the Blues, one of the two major chariot teams in Constantinople. They longer have a political influence they enjoyed in the days of Justinian and the Great, but they're still popular with the broad masses. The advisors away outside to hear them out. The man introduced himself as blah blah blah. Proposal: if you race for the Blues in the Grand Chariot race next week, he and his associates will make certain you win. You both stand to gain from this, and he, with the glorious Basilius, winning a championship in Great Blue Team. But you know what? Count me in. I'm okay with this. Alright, well. You know, if our opponent dies, the war ends, right? Just saying. Or Vito. That's what I learned from before. Should the opponent die, the war ends. So, fuck you, and fuck your event troops. That is all I have to say to you, sir. God damn, I hate those frickin' event troops, man. Like, the part that pisses me off is that happens a lot more than it should. Alright, problem solved for now. Practice makes perfect. Let's get it over this. Gain one marshal to the Hippodrome, the day of the race. I was defeated. Give me a clear path. Only Spartan's armored chariot remains in the green team. But your blue allies move to block him. Their chariots disintegrate as well. Seems both teams had the same idea. Without their aid, Spartan's wins the race. Ah, well. Apparently, everyone cheated. I'm okay with this. Ooh. Yay, I got a free Enoch. Yay, free Enoch. Alright. So I need to do something about the fact that I have too many provinces right now. So you will be granted... wait, I have a barony? Shouldn't be holding on to that. So we'll need to give Quatara over. That's fine. Yeah, whatever. Quatara. Grant land a title. No. You know. Can I transfer vassalage? Or no, wait. I mean, can I transfer vassalage of feudal? Yeah, I can. Okay. So what I'll do... Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. I could do that. Okay. Okay. Yeah, yeah. What I'll do is grant various titles to him. And he will have to centralize. Enoch. Mian. There you go. Oh. Must be able to marry and produce heirs. Which he can't do. So we'll invite a couple of holy men. Actually, I'll invite... Yeah, holy men. Just 10 piety, whatever. And... then to court, we'll grant... I think I gave a Jew a province. Doesn't really matter, I suppose. Oh, yeah. Yeah. This, oh, no, there's the Jew. I'm going to keep the Jew. Jew's kind of useful for money and all that. Just, literally, he has stewardship. I'm not being racist. That time, he was like, he's steward. He's best steward in realm. Okay. County of Alexandria. There you go. And now I want to transfer vassalage. Transfer vassalage. Transfer vassalage. And transfer vassalage of Barahaya. Oh, there it is. There you go. Alright. Problem mostly solved. Where the hell's your... I guess his capital is Alexandria, but he doesn't own the province. Well, he does now. Yeah, there it is, yeah. He'll figure things out. He'll centralize, I'm sure. Alright. So yeah, we have that. Now the only thing we're missing is 2,000 piety. Or piety. An extra 15. That will speed things up a little. Now, how can I acquire some piety? Certainly there must be a way. If I didn't spend all that piety assassinating people, it probably would have helped, but... Pray for his soul. Gain 5 piety. Yeah, sure, legalism up. And castle infrastructure 8, sure. I'm cool with that. That's good. Yeah. Another proposal. Walk by the space. You should have drawn quartered and the entire blue team to transfer to them. That was the minus holiday. I did not. A new and cunning plan. Alright, you resume your training. I'm okay with this. Like I said, chariot races are fun. Training resumes. Gain 1 intrigue. I don't know. I don't even know what the hell the plot is. Lose 50 more prestige. Lovely. That's... Oh god, this guy sucks. Let my spy master do the plotting. Damn it. Much easier that way. If only there was a way to get 150 piety. There has to be a way. Has to be. I'm not gonna be getting a restore the Roman Empire, but there's got to be a way. Let it be. You return to stealing tech. There's got to be a way. Keeps up. Huh. 8th Sunni Revolt. Wait, do I get piety for beating these things? I do, right? 100. Oh yes, that's it. That's my ticket. I just have to survive until the end of this. Garrick, dude, do not die on me now. All I ask is that you can survive until I beat the crap out of this revolt. He's trouble-making friends. Help him along. Good. One sunny afternoon. It better be. I am in. Doesn't matter. And done. That's 2,000 piety, everyone. The Great Schism mended. At last, the Great Schism between the Western Catholic Church and the Eastern Orthodox Church has been mended. With the spread of Orthodoxy and the reunification of the Pentarchy, including the vital Episcopal See of Rome, the Catholic faith now holds little sway over the people of Europe. There will be those who still cling to it, but they will be few in number, and the Pentarchy can once more claim universal rule over all Christendom. God be praised. And I will become known as Basilius Calvin II, the Bewitched, become the Saint. So, let's have a look at some modes, shall we? Ooh, yeah. The Chariot. Brings you a small workshop in which these planes see your district. He's saying that they will weaponize your chariot. While you watch, the craftsman install a pair of extendable metal blades into its chassis, intended to shred the wheels of any chariot adjacent to yours. For good measure, he explains. He hands you a flanged mace. Oh, I'm so gonna die of this. This is the final race of the season. The hippodrome is filled to capacity, and your deafening roar greets you. The trumpets blow, and the race begins. Presume outside the hippodrome. You weren't the only one to have brought arms. Everything turns into a huge melee as all the drivers hack and slash each other once using both handheld chariots and chariot-mounted weaponry. And has been playing both sides against each other. There can be no other explanation. The situation escalates further when the agitated crowds enter the fray. You spawn climbing on this. Two of them give chase and escape the hippodrome through the unguarded exit. Give chase! The chase is on. You leave the madness of the hippodrome behind and steer your chariot out into the streets of Constantinople, in hot pursuit of the Spideron and the traitor Alexandros. With blades unfolded, your chariot smashes through the market stalls and pottery in the narrow back alleys while hissing Anaximandros tries to give you the taste of the whip without success. You rush past Hagia Sophia onto the Augustican Square as terrified priests scramble to get out of the way. With a sharp turn, you continue forward onto the Maze, the main thoroughfare, and speed past ox carts and the Forum of Constantine before Spideron abruptly turns north towards the Golden Horn. You finally lose control of his chariot at the docks and crashes into some stacked crates. You step out of your chariot and draw your mace. Show mercy. Quarter is given. It is impaled nearby fence and his dead eyes glare at you accusingly. Alexander Silver lies wheezing on the docks with a broken leg. He curses your name as you approach him. Why do all this, you ask him? What could you possibly gain? The little man grins wearily at you. Eons ago, there were 4 chariot racing teams. The blues, the greens, the whites, the reds. And the 2 most powerful teams all but absorbed the 2 weakest. Who speaks of the whites today, or the reds? The domination of the blues and greens has to end, Majesty, at any cost. If my nephew, Spider-Rod, and I can get them to wipe each other out, you've heard enough. The Varagian guardsmen on horseback finally catch up with you, and you're instructed to take Alexander's away, and to throw away the key. He's ugly and a dwarf, wow. And that so ends the chariot races. Strangely enough, oh, yeah, wow, they stuck out as Catholics. We have English Orthodox, the Holy Roman Empire, German Orthodox, Catholics, Castilian Orthodox, Orthodox. How about Hungary? Orthodox. Scandinavian Empire, Orthodox. Yeah, I would say that's a pretty unified Christendom. That's not bad. There still will be those who cling to it, but, you know. Damn. The entire realm remains Catholic, I guess. The Hansa remains Catholic. Yeah, well, that ain't gonna be long. That ain't gonna be long. That's for certain. Sure, war over Bertel. Because that was a good idea. Let's flat out attack the freaking Pope. Genius. Venice is Catholic. How's Trinity? Orthodox. Alright. Well, you know what this means? We can holy war people now. Specifically, Venice. Specifically, I'm going to go for Crete and Cyprus first. And then Dalmata. Well, we'll, you know, be going after things. Alright. We will be retaking much of what Venice had. We have a lot of work to do, that's for certain. But, you know what? We reunited Christendom today. Good enough. So thank you everybody for watching. As always, this has been your lovely host, Galvin, signing off.